How about you?
I'm doing very well. Did you have any problem finding me?
Not too much. I did pass it and then had to turn around, but hey, that's what happens.
That's all right. I knew I knew to ask.
Yeah.
So we are here. We are gathered here today. Everyone has to use that. Everyone, I'm sure I use that in their lifetime. We are gathered here today. Uh, we're gathered here today because I have decided to be a published author. What do you think about me writing a book?
I think it is totally awesome to step out on that platform and write a book. Yes, I think it's good. Putting your wisdom out there and sharing it with other people.
Trying to share happiness. But you know, the book is called dun, 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 Cozyisms, the art of paying attention, the first rule in life. So on the subject of paying attention, this beautiful woman, I don't know if you've seen this beautiful lady here, is my mother.
Oh.
And because of her, everything is because of her.
Mhm.
That's a statement its own. But when it comes to paying attention, my paying attention has everything to do with her raising me, her making me pay attention, I guess, if it's a better word than ever. Just the discipline, the encouragement, the motivation, the you don't have a choice. The because I said so.
Right.
We all don't like that. We may not have liked it, but there's a generation of us that did understand it. I had a conversation not too long ago with a buddy who has a 15 and a 20-year-old, and he thought that because I said so is taboo. Well, maybe. You know, if your kid's an idiot, because I said so, it's fine. If your kids get A's and B's in class, they may understand why you said so.
Right.
So with the lessons, the preparing me to be an adult, which I couldn't wait to be, the getting through the neighborhoods that I lived in, just maturing, growing, loving to learn. I couldn't have asked for a better person to pop me out.
Yes.
I did say pop, didn't I? Yes, she popped me out. Have you ever read my bio? My bio says that when I came out of my mother's womb, I didn't get a chance to ask her, but I'm quite certain that when they slapped me, I slapped them back.
Started off, huh?
I'm pretty sure. I don't like people hitting me. Hitting me. It's not good for anybody. So needless to say, I'm not. But anyway, I digress. I wrote the book not just because I love paying attention. I think I do pretty well. I'm a human. Sometimes I slip up and let an idiot through too, right? But you know, for the most part, I got to count on the idiots in my life. So I would pay attention as I'm speaking to friends, coworkers, whomever, strangers, and I would make a comment. I don't know how to put it any better than I feel like I've got a cartoon going on in here, and all of the words are in color, and they just scrabble up together to make their own sense. Now they're all Webster's words, they've just got a little spin of cozyisms on it. And more importantly, not because I wrote the book, I read it and I wouldn't have published it, they also make sense. So you and I know at our age and this generation, common sense went on vacation and never came back.
Correct.
Right? I love common sense. I have common sense. Yes, I can have a degree in common sense, people. I don't care what you think. Okay. Mine to claim, mine to earn, mine to have.
Right.
Wish I could share more of this, and so I am. I'm sharing my common sense and my cozyisms with the world.
Yes.
So let me throw one at you. I'm getting ready to mess this one up. So I'll go with this one. What do you think of this one? You cannot be my God, but you can be my angel. How does that strike you?
I read that, and you know, I really thought about it seriously. And I said, cannot be my God, but you can be my angel. And the thing is, I know there are times when I feel that some people try to give you advice or tell you to do things their way, or they want to rule you or control you. And I kept trying to think, was that the way she's saying it? But then on the flip side, I know those that I have around me that do care about me, that have been like those silent angels for me. You know, in times of trouble or distress, you know, they would do those things that, you know, the little angel is there watching over you. And so I said, with that statement, I said, that is really a deep statement, but I'm like, I really don't know how to dissect it, but I like the angel part, you know? And it's just like, because I feel
Everybody wants to
angel.
think they're an angel.
Yes, no. But I do. I look at those people that when someone does something for you, I always say that God has his angels all around us. And we don't know who those people are. But sometimes you can be at the lowest, and someone would come up. Prime example, I had a birthday this year, and we had this pandemic going. And my birthday came, and I didn't know what to do. I got in my car and just started driving around. No destination, no nothing, just driving around the city, you know. And somebody called me and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm driving around, just Las Vegas, checking it out. It's my birthday, didn't want to be in the house." They said, "Where are you?" "I don't know, some street, Warm Spring and something." And then they said, "Well, you're not far from me. Come to me." And took me to lunch on my birthday. And we had a wonderful time. That angel, that was you. So when I saw that statement, that the only thing I could be on a part of was the angel part, those people that come in and do these things for us that we least expected, that you don't know. Those surprises that come through. When I wake up in the morning time, you don't know how your day is going to go. And then somewhere in there, someone comes and does something that's so amazing. So I said, but I know she can explain the God part. I don't want nobody to try to control me, but I know you can explain the God part.
Well, the explanation for the God part is, you know, without stepping on anyone else's religious toes, in my world, there's only one. That is exactly correct. One God, lots of angels. And we know that mankind by nature, some of them with professional titles on the end of their names, and some of them just filled with testosterone.
Yes.
They think they think they're our gods. They think they're their own gods.
That's true.
And anybody else who they want to make believe that they're a god. This, for me, again, that was probably the only one in there that's very spiritual. You cannot be my God, but you can be my angel. And throughout my life, with life happening to all of us, I've had so many angels. That's why I know. They have come, they have stayed, some have strayed, doesn't matter. But when you, like you said, when you least expect it, voila, Billy Bob. Billy Bob's an angel. Now everyone's gonna know about Billy Bob down the line because Billy Bob is making all of this come true. Billy Bob.
Yes.
Right, Billy Bob's an angel. Now, I don't know if Billy Bob thinks he's a god, but if he does, we're gonna have that conversation. Because that's not gonna happen on my watch. You can't have any god like, when you have be doing that, that's not real cool. Doesn't work well for my personality. I think I'm just an everyday person. All right. So let's see. We've covered the attention, the book. I want to do another one. This is my favorite one. Do I want to do it my first show? Why not? So here it is. Here it is. I had so much fun just writing this one. Just because you cannot see the elephant in the room doesn't mean you cannot smell his farts. And I said that with a straight face. I I almost kept it.
Yes, you did.
And while you're thinking on that, let me just tell you a little story behind that. The artist, which should also be mentioned, Pradeep. I've never met this gentleman, never seen his eyes. He's a friend of a friend's in New York City. My friend told me that this is what he did. When I wanted to do the book, I called this gentleman. He said, sure, and I copy and pasted all his work from offline with his permission, of course. So I would put the cozyisms with the painting, send it to him for his approval. He's from India. All right,
Okay.
the country. They revere elephants. So when I say just because you can't see the elephant in the room, you can't smell his farts, he called me and he said, "Oh, Cozy, no, you're that my people." whatever picture I chose, right? Painting I chose. And I remember in my head it was something that looked like an elephant. So we had to change. It's the only one that I had to change.
Okay.
So once again, just because you can't see the elephant in the room doesn't mean you can't smell his farts. What does that mean to you? What does that smell like to you, Sharon?
Well, just because we can't see things doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Is what I get from it. We don't always see things for face value all the time, but it's still there. And in time, it comes out and we see it. So that's what I really get from it.
We're on the same mind path with that one. Yeah. I hear things. I keep them in here, and then I just file them away somewhere back here.
Right.
And we're constantly, and for a while, we're a society that'll pick up a phrase and run with it forever, until it's drained, and that was one of them for a minute. Oh, it's the elephant in the room. It's the elephant. It's like the rodeo, that doggone rodeo. It's not my first rodeo. It's not my last rodeo. I'm sick of rodeo. I'm sick of rodeo. I'm sick of got you. I'm sick of all of them. But let me not.
Let's not get on that soapbox.
I'm getting ready to get away from myself here. And it's real easy to do, as we know. All right, so where was I? Oh, the elephant in the room.
Yes.
And so I kept hearing it. So again, the book started off as an ebook in 2015. And that was fine. And so that would be the period of time where the elephant in the room,
Right.
at least I can take it back to that period of time. And so my brain said one day, I'm so tired of that doggone elephant. I had to do something with this elephant in this book. So just because you can't see the elephant in the room doesn't mean you can't smell his farts. That's pretty gross, isn't it? Just think of it, elephant farting. Are we talking about farting on podcasts, am I? We all do it, dang it.
You put it straight out there. When you
Who doesn't fart? Somebody's watching the show doesn't fart. They need to go to the doctor. You've got some serious digestive problems. Oh, I thought I could keep straight. Okay. I'm not straight, I guess. I am straight, but that's another conversation. Okay, so,
it's another topic.
That's
another show.
Yeah, that's another show. What, my darling, do you do for the world at large? What gets you up every morning and puts a smile on your face and allows you to put a smile on other people's faces? See, now you're just making me silly.
Okay.
All right.
A desire to make people happy and keep my own self in check. Because with all the negativity that's going around, I told someone yesterday, with all the negativity that's going around, I could get in that bed and not get up.
Oh.
Because if I allowed negativity to come within me, but I won't.
Right.
So I get up every morning, I'm happy, it's a brand new day, the sun has come out, what are we going to do today? Who can you touch today? Like I said, it doesn't cost anything to be kind to people. It's so easy, and they make it so difficult. But sometimes when I hear, that folks think that I'm silly at times, and I'm going, me? No. But I guess it is my conversations or things that I may have with them. But yes, I want to get up and get out and just have fun.
But I need you to tell the audience, what do you do for a living? What is it that allows you to have lunch with me at least once or twice a month?
I own my own company, Divine Inspiration Home Decor and Gifts, which is catered to inspiring, uplift, and encouraging people. And I also have Pop Up Marketplace Las Vegas, where we lease retail space so that local small business owners can showcase their products and services to the community. And I enjoy that so much because, again, you have these small businesses that are trying to grow and get the word out, and they want people to know what they're doing. And there's so many amazing businesses in this community that you don't know about.
Right.
And it's also a way for those that want to go to that next step. I may not be able to afford a lease by myself, but if we come collectively to showcase our products and services, we can handle that lease, the marketing, whatever it is that we need to do, we can do that collectively. So.
And how many businesses will you have in there?
Usually I do between 18 and 20.
Give me an example of what people can expect, or
some of the
give me an interest to come up there.
Oh, basic interest. One, we have S&H boutique. I asked her what was S&H. When I started my business, my company was S&R.
Okay.
And so, at the time I was going through some things, and my friend said, just use your first and middle name. Well, as time went on, people, you got to brand yourself. I started learning about branding. So with S&R Giftware, everybody's going, well, we know Sharon is S, but who's R? And then you have to go into this whole thing. That's my middle name. A business shouldn't be that. So then I started learning about branding. Well, I met this couple. It's S&H Boutique. So I did the same thing. I'm going, well, her name's Felicia, and her husband is, well, what's the S&H? And they said, Sexy and Hot Boutique. Oh, okay. Well, again, we need to make it where people know what it is about. So along with being involved with these small businesses, I'm also trying to teach them how to market themselves and brand themselves so people can understand what they're talking about. But S&H Boutique is a women's clothing line that is sexy clothing, and it's very nice. But it's also one of those that if you want to go somewhere, you just want to be comfortable, it's something that you can look at. We have Pure Touch handbags, and she designs all of her handbags. So if you have an ideal on a purse that you want, since we women think we can never have too many purses, she can design any of them, even with your business logos.
Is her name Liz Jeannie?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not her. And then, of course, we'll have back this time Nate and Renetta DeShiel, and they have the black art and accessories there. So it's pretty diverse. And for the pet lovers, we have someone there for all the accessories for the pets. So it's very diverse. And then, of course, Divine Inspiration is going to be there with my products to encourage and uplift. So with it, we have beautiful warmers, candle warmers. I also make my own candles, soy candles. I teach candle making classes, and I also do custom candles. So like if you want the pillow candles with your logo on them or phrase, I can customize those.
Maybe we'll put some cozyisms on some candles. I'm afraid of candles. I can't make candles. I know I don't have to buy them, but just the fact that my name would be on a candle would scare the heck out of me. Don't ask.
For that reason, I'll do one on purpose.
You do, that is just so mean.
Yes.
That is so
It's
mean.
colorful over there. I think it'll look good on one of my candles. Have it right there by your book.
Okay. Well, we've discussed my mom being the person that made me pay attention, and some of the cozyisms and how they came about. Folks listening should know now what you do, what you're offering, how you're helping others, and maintaining your happiness, as you said, throughout this pandemic.
Yes.
We all have a choice. We all have an attitude adjustment that can keep us positive, keep us up, keep us laughing.
Yes.
And here's how I want to close out.
Okay.
I am a country western fanatic. No one would ever suspect. Yeah, I'm sure everything about me says from the head to the toes says country western. So to quote one of my favorite, probably my favorite artists, hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you've got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. Thank you, Sharon, for being here.
You're welcome.